CGC time. All right, everybody. I am Brad, and welcome to Sports Magazine Collector. We've got another CGC reveal video for you today. Got 5 slabs. Going to share with you what I've got. I've already seen the grades. I know what all of these issues are, and we're going to talk about projections. We're going to talk about sales. We're going to talk about pop reports. We're going to talk about covers, all kinds of stuff. So let's go ahead and get this puppy rolling. We're going to begin with this cover from 1998, and this is Michael Jordan alongside some of his Bulls teammates. They're on an airplane, it appears, gambling. So unique cover here. We know that Michael Jordan enjoyed to gamble, especially if you watch the Last Dance documentary, which who hasn't? So in addition to MJ, you've got Scottie Pippen, you've got Ron Harper. I believe this is Scott Burrell. And then you can also see Bill Winnington way back there towards the back of the bus. So I'm going to be honest, 6.5, I have no idea what I was thinking when I sent this in. I projected a 7. This really isn't worth grading at a 7. So I have no idea why I sent this in. This is one of my earlier boxes. So once again, just going to chalk this one up to some inexperience. I have so many Raw magazines that I would rather have graded than this, but maybe at the time I didn't. Don't know what was going on here. But 6.5, there have been 16 newsstand copies of this issue graded. This is the lowest one. There's 4 9.8s. So yeah, I don't know. I don't have a lot to say about this one. I don't even know why I graded this one. Although I guess, you know what? Now that I look at it, I didn't really look at this one too closely since I got it back. It doesn't, well, okay. Yeah, that's what's going on. This is probably what's going on. The front looks pretty good. The front, I mean, almost is like 9.0, 9.2. But yeah, you get on the back, you got some issues going on. There's some ugly stuff going on in the back. So I may have missed that. Although I don't know, I project a 7. I don't know why I sent this one in. All right, but there it is. MJ. Let's move on to the next one. We can do better than that. All right. Next up, from the year 2001, we have the great Tiger Woods masterpiece. All right. This is my second copy of this. I had a reveal video that would have come out a few weeks before this, where I had this exact same issue, this exact same grade. This is my second Tiger Woods 9.6. So that's a bummer because both of them I projected a 9.6, and both of them I was hoping for a 9.8. Didn't get it with either one because this is an amazing cover. I will probably put one of these up for sale. Don't really have much of a desire to have 2 of these. I might even put both of them up for sale. I'll probably keep one, but don't be shocked if you see me put both up because I'm not much of a golf fan. I do think Tiger Woods is very collectible. Definitely going to keep his first cover that I own at 9.6. But there's some other stuff that I'd rather have than these masterpieces. So for sure, one will be put up for sale. There have been 45 copies graded. There are 12 9.8s. There are 7 9.6s. A 9.4 sold in April for $495. So hey, if someone wants to give me $495 for this 9.6, I'll pass it to you right now so that I can use that to grade some of my other issues. All right, shoot me a message if you want this. Although I'm going to be honest, I am recording this video on May 12th. By the time this unboxing video gets posted, good chance this puppy's already gone. All right, here we go. Moving on to number 3. Let's see what we got. Great cover right here. Great cover right here. This is from the year 1998. Great year. One of the best years in sports ever. And this is the first cover for Hall of Famer Allen Iverson, 7.5. Definitely disappointed by the 7.5. I projected a 9.0, and I need to study this one a little closer. But there's a good chance that this is one that I will resend in. I think I was too optimistic on a 9. Would I say a 9.0? You know, the closer I look at it, I think it's more of an 8.0. So, you know, if it looks to me like an 8.0 and I'm getting a 7.5, that's fair. You know, if you're within one grading level, then, you know, it's probably about all you can ask for. So 7.5, Allen Iverson's first Sports Illustrated cover. Love Allen Iverson. Pretty cool cover. It says Allen Iverson, not as bad as you think. It's kind of funny because you look at Slam magazine, and Allen Iverson is one of the most popular cover athletes ever for Slam. They wanted him to be in your face and, you know, attitude and hip hop and whatever. Slam embraced that. Sports Illustrated, I think, was hesitant to celebrate Allen Iverson because that was not as much what they were about. So, you know, he had already been on 2 Slam covers before he appeared on his first Sports Illustrated cover. And this issue has been graded 7 times. So that's a very low pop count for such a modern issue of a first cover of a big time Hall of Fame athlete, very culturally influential athlete, plus won an MVP. Only 7 graded is pretty surprising. And 9.4 is the highest, and this 7.5 is the lowest. It's the lowest of 7. But once again, I'm not a grade snob, would have loved to have higher, but I am thrilled to have one of only 7 copies in newsstand of Allen Iverson's first cover. I think that's awesome. So there we go. March 9th, 1998. Let's move on to number 4 out of 5. Throwing it back a little bit older on this one. This is 1982. Got the cigarette ad on the back for Carlton. And this is the catch, Dwight Clark, CGC 4.5. So not a good grade, but this was one that just had some personal value to me because I am a lifelong 49ers fan. The catch is one of the most iconic moments in NFL history. Super relevant moment in 49ers history. So you got Dwight Clark, you know, skying up to snag that pass from Joe Montana from high out of the air. Late in the game, Joe Montana's getting rushed by Ed Too Tall Jones, and the 49ers beat the Cowboys. This is in the NFC Championship game to go to Joe Montana's very first Super Bowl, where I believe the next week they would defeat the Cincinnati Bengals. So this issue's been graded 11 times. And let's see here. Of the 11, there's 1 9.6, 2 9.4s, 1 9.2, 2 7.5s, 1 7.0, and there are 3 4.5s. So once again, I'm the kind of person that if there's a really cool issue and I find it in a newsstand, I'm going to send it in to be graded, even if it's not a super high grade, because I have observed the scarcity of these things. You just don't find newsstand copies of this issue lying around every day. And that's, you know, that's obvious by the fact that there's only 11 copies graded, and it's one of the most iconic moments in NFL history. Amazing cover photography here, capturing one of the most iconic moments. And there have been some sales on this. So in December of 2021, a 6.5 sold for $75. It was a long time ago. In August of 2022, less than a year ago, a 7.5 sold for $250, and a 9.4 sold for $1,200. Great sale on that 9.4. I would not consider this to really have much value at the 4.5 level, but once again, this is just like a PC This one is just cool to me as a 49ers fan. All right, one more left. Get excited, guys, because I'm about to share with you my first Nintendo Power. Oh, yeah. I know some of you like Nintendo Power. Nintendo Power, first issue at a 9.8, sold not too long ago for $108,000. You think this one right here in my hand could sell for $108,000? Look at that Nintendo 64 on the back. Oh my gosh, I love that. Kobe Bryant NBA courtside, one of my favorite games of all time. Played that nonstop. What's this? This is Major League Baseball featuring Ken Griffey Jr., Wayne Gretzky's 3D Hockey 98, Mike Piazza's Strike Zone, Wave Racer 64, World Cup 98. That's just too much nostalgia for me to handle right there. Nintendo 64 was my jam. All right. Boom! This one's going to break that record for $108,000. Ken Griffey Jr. Nintendo Power 4.5. In reality, this probably has little to none value, but I thought it was an awesome cover. Griffey was the man in the 90s. Nintendo Power is amazingly cool. So there have been, gosh, I looked this up. I don't have my notes pulled up on this particular tidbit of information. I think there have been 13 or 14 Nintendo Power covers with athletes. And Griffey was on the cover of Nintendo Power 3 times more than any other athlete. I used to play, let's see, what's this say? Major League Baseball featuring Ken Griffey Jr. I don't remember if I played that one. I played Ken Griffey Jr. Slugfest a lot. That was definitely a go-to video game for me. Now, here's one thing I'm not happy about. I actually think that they mislabeled this. They put subscription edition up here. And I think they only did that because this is only the second copy that's been graded of this issue. The other one was a 7.5 and it was a subscription. So I think that they just threw this in there with the other one because the other one that was already in the census also was subscription. But I think that they missed the fact. I'm telling you, I'm pretty good at detecting labels, and I don't think this one had a label. I feel pretty confident this is a newsstand, but you know, it's very beat up. It's a 4.5. I don't care enough to send it in, and it's not like it would make any difference really value wise in this particular instance. Banjo Kazooie, I remember that game too. So anyway, I don't know. I thought this was really cool. What I projected a 6.0, so I missed. Like I said, this is Griffey's third Nintendo Power. There are 2 copies graded. There's never been a sale, but I think it's super cool. PC item. I will not be selling this. All right, that wraps up our CGC reveal video for today. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next video, see you next time.